Guys, first of all, this movie is kind of like my childhood fear come to life, because I definitely thought sharks were going to be a way bigger issue in my life. I thought every time I stepped in the ocean I was done. So I was curious, like, if you guys ever had an irrational fear, maybe of sharks or like a natural disaster or something along those lines that didn't really pan out to be relevant to you.
I feel like it probably is relevant, but my mum spent most of my childhood warning me about having like a knife or a fork near the toaster, like anything metal near the toaster, and she also made a really big deal out of me blow drying my hair anywhere near a sink. So like literally that was what I was concerned about. Never worried about sharks or anything like that, just the toaster is terrifying. And when I see a hairdryer in a hotel, now that I travel so much for work, I'm always like, you're awfully close to that sink, don't you think? Like, it's bizarre.
I get scared in small places, like hearing about the rescue of that soccer team. And they had to go through like these apertures with rushing water going through. I mean, oh my gosh.
For 3 hours or whatever it was?
That's absolutely terrifying.
That's crazy. Those guys are brave, man.
Also entertainment reporters.
Yeah, we are. We can, I mean, we're a real threat you have to deal with.
Terrifying.
Whew, I'm bringing you the hard-hitting questions. When you signed on for the film, were you kind of hoping like your character got eaten? Were you like, I really want to go out in like a blaze of shark teeth glory?
I feel like at this point I'd already died in 2 movies, so I was kind of reading it hoping that I wouldn't die, but also then reading some deaths being like, I guess whatever happens is awesome. Like either way, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I really wanted to die, but you know, they're gonna need my character for the spin-offs, so like, oh well.
Speaking of your previous movies, I mean, I'm curious, is it more fun for you to do like the crazy action thrills like the John Wick movies, or is it more fun to kind of hone in on like the geeky tech genius that you got to play this time around, but still get a little touch of action?
I feel like, look, I've enjoyed every character that I've played. You know, like Pitch Perfect, playing, you know, with a musical instrument and singing and stuff like that was really fun. And I think that's what I love about acting, is that you get to live like a whole new career, a whole new genre, a whole new whatever in every character that you play. So I don't know if there's like a favorite, but I did enjoy the fact that we lived in New Zealand with one of the best casts for 4 months almost, and became so close. And we were sort of, you know, in a part of the world where people weren't jetting off just to, you know, go see their family for the weekend. And it was just a really great experience.
There was a tweet you shared once a while ago, and everybody on our site got really excited about it. It was about an anime character, and you were like, "Oh, you know what? I'm a living, breathing anime character." I'm curious if you are like a fan of anime at all, and if there's anything at all that you'd be like, "That's a cool character. I'd really love to dive into."
I think it's a bit tricky when you're looking at anime as me. And I think history has shown historically that it's probably best I don't play an anime. But I am such a big fan. Like I have a lot of comics at home. I've got all the DVDs. If those things still exist. I have a couple of anime tattoos. So yeah, I love that genre.
Oh, cool. And Rainn, man, The Office. Everybody from The Office is kind of doing their own thing. It's so successfully. It's so cool to see it. John just earlier this year had directed A Quiet Place.
Sorry, who?
John. I don't know if you heard of him. The guy played Jim. He had the Quiet Place, huge success directing. I'm curious if that's something like you'd ever be like, you know what, maybe I'll get behind the camera and I'll take my own movie. Would you want to follow something like that?
Yeah, I mean, John Krasinski did such an amazing job with Quiet Place, and I always knew that because he was really brilliant at story and storytelling on the set of The Office. He gave me so many great ideas of places to take my character. I'd like to do more directing. I'm going to direct a Star Trek short this fall, and there's a movie I wrote I'd like to direct, so it's definitely a direction I'd like to pursue.